Gambino, Series 1, Episode 3, The Magician.
What's up with him? That booze knocked him for 6.
I think he had an emotional shock, losing to me. How much did you give to the house?
100 credits, and the rest.
Reach into my back pocket. Take the money.
Really? David, you don't need to. It's my loss.
I'm restoring the balance. Besides, I feel guilty. You put me up, so I'm paying you back.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. I'll make sure the cleaner does a special job on your room.
Oh, shit. Look, he's drooling now. Some of it's on my jacket. There, he's too heavy. We'll never get him back like this.
I have an idea. I'll grab a utility cart from the casino. Wait in this doorway. Stay out of sight. Psst. Psst. David, you still there? It's me.
Where the flick do you think I would be? There, I like the transport. Classy.
It's this, or we drag him back.
Quite finished? Need a pick-me-up? I'll take that as a yes.
Head, what a night. Momo has some fine wine.
Well, not anymore. I think you drank most of it.
That bad, huh?
Yes, that bad.
I had a weird dream. Something about a loss of cards to a sharp that looked like a vampire.
Really? Oh, how terrible. It must be bad champagne. I thought you were the expert at cards. How could that happen?
I'll have you know, I'm an expert card player.
And yet you still lost to the vampire. Well, you can't win all the time.
Oh, shit. It was you.
Are you confident in that accusation? Are you sure?
Oh, God. Yes. Yes, my mind is clearing. You're the evil nephew of the great kobold.
You're not going to start that again. Yes, he was my uncle. And yes, he taught me cards. And yes, I beat you fair and square.
Oh, I'm finished. Washed up. A failure. Then leaf subsides to leaf. So Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day. Nothing go and stay.
Please, stop this self-pity. It's not a good look. Milton, you're great at cards. It's just that, well, I'm better. It's the hangover talking. You'll feel much better after breakfast.
Oh, dear me.
That didn't sound good. How do you feel?
Rough. So you cleaned me out. What next?
Relax. I took pity and stuffed most of it under your mattress. It's not just about the money.
Thanks.
Don't worry, breakfast is on me. Look, you can have it all back. It's not important. I value your friendship more. Bear's now very happy too.
Bear? Why?
I gave him back the money he lost. It's only fair.
Are you? The Archangel Gabriel?
No, just someone with a moral compass. Let's freshen up. Go grab a light brekkie. Then I'll have a coffee session booked with Momo. She's going to tell me all about my father.
I can tell you about your father as well. I've heard a few rumors. Just hand me the towel.
Two for breakfast, please. Thank you. Why didn't you tell me you knew my father?
I didn't know him directly. I just heard rumors. Also, I'd only just met you. I was waiting for the right time.
Well, spill the beans, Milton. What do you know?
Not much, really. Just that the mob tricked him out of his ownership of the retrograde and then disposed of him. That's all. David, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I think your father is dead.
I thought that might be the case. But it's hard to have it confirmed.
No one saw the body, so it's not definitive. But I have to tell you.
Yes, thanks. I just wanted to say hello, you know? To be killed over something as shitty as that inn.
Momo knew him much better. I was away at the time.
Did you meet him at all?
No, our paths never crossed. I had friends that knew him. They liked him.
So he wasn't a bad man then?
No, but then he wasn't an angel either. But his heart was good.
I have this image in my mind of what he was like. I spent ages working out what I was going to say on our first meeting.
David, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. That's good of you. We hardly know each other.
Waiter, another coffee over here. With some brandy. Look, David, this is not the time. But there are things we can do to get back at his killers. I know revenge never fills the gap, but it's something.
Thank you, Milton.
It will involve a grift. It's not risk-free. It never is.
Let me sleep on it. Who else might be involved?
2 other colleagues, trusted colleagues, with long histories in the grifting business.
No offense, Milton. Grifting at cars is one thing, but stealing from the mob is another.
You're right. Which is why cards is just a beloved hobby to me. Like train spotting.
Oh, so what do you really do? I thought you were a professor of English.
I am a professor of English. But that doesn't mean I can't be something else as well.
What then?
David, you are looking at one of the last long con artists. Ta-da! We are a very rare breed.
They're rare because they're mostly locked up.
No, not true at all. The bad ones are locked up. The good ones you never hear about.
So I suppose you count yourself in the latter category.
Of course.
Oh, come on, really?
I'm encouraged by your suspicion. I would not have it any other way. A nasty, devious, paranoid mind is what will keep both of us safe and out of the way of the greasy hands of the law. Look at the time. You better go. You don't want to keep Momo waiting. She has a wicked temper.
Yes. I don't think I would want to be on the receiving end of it.
Absolutely. Not recommended.
Really? So, have you been in her bad books then?
Never you mind. Now run along. Madam Momo's waiting.
Milton, don't take that tone with me. We'll chat later. I will hear what you've got to say. Worst case, it gives me something to do. And best case, It may deliver my retribution.
Good, I was hoping you'd say that. David, this con is fully costed, and I have plenty of funds. I don't need any of your money. Before you go, just exactly what system were you using last night? It's bugging me. I was trying to figure it out. It was quite successful. Your position against the house was getting interesting.
That's for me to know and you to find out. Suffice to say, it's a variation developed from one my uncle taught me. Before you ask, it's not in his book. If you're good and I like you, then I might teach you one day. Understand, I'm not out to fleece you or your friends. I just needed immediate cash to survive.
I have a question for you to ponder.
Yes, go on.
How confident are you that I didn't stage the whole show last night so I could give you funds without you feeling like it was charity? Are you feeling confident about your card-playing skills?
Yes.
Really?
You son of a bitch. No, you're not going to twist it. I really did beat you. Yes, really.
Well, if you say so, dear boy. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you?
Oh, bugger off. I have to go.
Chill. I've called you a robo-taxi. Now, where was I? Oh yes, potential grifts. New London, and more specifically, the Ben Coven, has all the right ingredients for some epic work. Point number 1. Cameras and surveillance are very minimal. If they try to put them up, the locals tear them down. Point 2. The area is riddled with crime and police corruption. Point 3. It's full of greed. And point 4. The location provides suitable ground cover with sympathetic locals.
Cover for what? What the hell are you planning?
Justice, my friend. Sweet justice. I will lay it out shortly over lunch and after your little Momo chat. I feel we are both in need of a little gustatory reinvigoration. I have the perfect location. You're paying.
Well then, I might need to steal some more cash from you. Do you play Holden?
Run along now. Momo is waiting.
Gosponden, I have my eyes on you. Watch out!
I'm counting on it.
David, come in, sit down.
No hard feelings about last night?
None. You deserve whatever you can grift. Coffee?
Yes, please, thank you.
David, I know what you're going to ask.
How could you?
No, I really do. You're going to ask if your father and myself had a relationship.
Well, did you?
No, actually we didn't. He was purely a friend.
Did he decide not to pay?
No, of course not. How could you ask such a thing? That's actually quite hurtful.
Well, sorry, but given this location...
Look, I might run this grand house of ill repute. However, you need to mind your manners. This house is essentially a type of social service. It's a way to extract money from those that have it and then give it to those that don't. A small attempt to shine some light in the Ben Coven.
I sort of assumed that. Rudy alluded as much. Milton also told me that you act as something called a Warren House sponsor for the local street kids.
Yes, I collect a few of them and try and steer them out of a life of crime.
Any luck?
Only partial, I'm afraid. Now, back to the matter in hand. Yes, I had a relationship with your father. We met at the local business support meeting. At the time, he had just bought the Retrograde, which was completely run down. He was explaining that he wanted to renovate and take the place upmarket. At first I thought he was crazy, but over time I saw the steely determination. Piece by piece, he scraped off the rust and put on a fresh lick of paint.
So why did he run out to the belt and leave me and my mother? How could he be so heartless?
Heartless? No. Desperate? Maybe. He was a loving man. The plan, I believe, was that he would come out here and set up. and then get you and your mother. He just needed to establish a viable and safe home. Unfortunately, the universe had other plans.
I spent years hating that man. I'm sorry, Mama. I just can't turn off the hatred.
Well, you should. Without him, you would have been homeless. After your mother was killed, he arranged for your uncle to look after you. He sent him money, even when he had none. Did you know that?
No, not at all. Shit.
At the time, he was struggling to bootstrap his operation. That's where I got involved. I lent him some money so he could at least get started. Install some bar equipment, get a single bar running. Over time, that started to bring in just enough money to continue the cleanup. Unfortunately, the mob got interested.
Let me guess. I could see he had some cash and they wanted in.
Actually, no, not really. What they were after was the gambling license that coincidentally went with the pub. They came in initially with demands for protection. At first it was small beer, but each time they ratcheted up the amounts. Every time he got enough cash to bring you out, they screwed him over. On the third attempt, he stood up to them. I guess he just had a bellyful and they got impatient. They sent in the Sidereal Gang. They planted explosives and blew the fuck out of the place. Caused a riot and got a lot of folks killed. He survived 2 days. Long enough for them to get the ownership from him. And then it was a bullet to the head or a walk out of an airlock.
Shit. He really did want me with him after all. Those fuckers. I'm going to kill them. Going to kill them all.
David, how? How are you going to kill them? They run this place. They have men, money, weapons, and the political connections. I've been whittling away for years to no effect. You have no chance.
Well, we will see about that.
Just calm down. Wait a minute. Think.
Oh, don't worry, Mama. I am thinking. I am fucking icy calm. Make no mistake. Even if it takes years, I'm going to destroy them one piece at a time.
I've been racking my brains out for years, trying to figure out how to take them down.
The first thing I'm going to do is have a little chat with Milton. I know he's planning something. Perhaps you've given me the motivation. After all, I'm going to need money to get this together, and I suspect he's my fastest means to service that requirement.
Well, be careful. I'm not sure Milton is capable of servicing even his own requirements. However, don't let me stop you. I'll even help you within my limited means.
Thank you.
Now, don't go getting killed. You're far too young and too pretty for that. After all, I've lost one Kosiolek. I don't need to lose another.
Pretty? Even with his bashed up face?
Makeup, dear, hides a multitude of sins. Besides, I know your secrets. Your father told me. I just want you to know he was proud of you, whoever you want to be.
What?
The drag shows, David. I know about the uncertainty. Look, take it from this old bird. Life is terribly short, and you just have to be yourself. Otherwise, what's the point of living?
I see. Mama, it might be better if you kept that to yourself.
Of course, dear. My lips are sealed. I'm sure Milton knows. He's terribly perceptive.
That's all I need.
No, really, it won't matter. His brother was gay until he was beaten up. He fell and broke his neck. Milton spent 2 years setting up a con that crippled the 2 bankers that did it.
Shit. Does everyone here have a terrible life story?
Pretty much. Otherwise, they'd be in the owner's area, drinking fine port.
That figures.
The reason I bring up such delicate matters is just to let you know this might be a good hiding place. I was thinking you might use your experience as a useful disguise. Lose yourself amongst the fauna, so to speak.
Thank you, Momo. I'll bear that in mind, but only as a last resort. Now, if you please, I have a war to plan. Milton, I'm not a professionally trained intel officer, but if I'm not mistaken, you have deliberately picked this spot. Clear view of the front door and outside, near to the back door via the kitchens. Are you always so careful?
Sorry, old habits and all that. I see you're not as green as you make out. How did that chat with Momo turn out?
Good. Quite emotional, actually. Up and down, but it allowed me to make some important decisions.
Do go on.
Well, I've decided to destroy the Italian mafia and liberate the bin cupboard.
Well, is that all? Do we need an angel? Or a drink? Red or white?
Red. Just like blood.
Jeez. Let's hope we don't see too much of that. There are better ways. You seem determined.
Believe it. I know what happened. I need to even up.
Yes, dear boy, don't we all? But as they say, revenge is a difficult dish. It's best served cold. Like gazpacho. Which I recommend, by the way. Delicious. Hotheads don't get revenge. They just get dead.
You think I don't know that? No. This has to be carefully planned, deliberately executed, all with plausible deniability. I just don't know how to do that at the moment. Why all this secret squirrel stuff? Are you on the run?
No, of course not. Well, unless you count poverty as an advisory. No, just simple precautionary measures. Walls have ears. And this is a jungle, after all.
So what sort of a raid are you expecting? The CIS to burst in and then interrogate you as to why you order your steak well done? Pepper steak? Why did you not order the Diane? Shit, even I might crack under such extreme questioning.
No, officer, I'm not a savage. I don't eat uncooked flesh. I just like my steak rare. Please, no, not the gas torch.
Yes, exactly. Milton, we haven't done anything yet, so what have we got to hide?
Oh, we have lots to hide. You just don't know yet. All this is paranoia, precautionary measures. Expect the worst and plan ahead. It's kept me out of jail for a number of years.
Really? I thought you hadn't been in jail.
Well, I did it to stretch. But that was early on. The judge didn't like my red jacket. He thought it was revolutionary. I was young, inexperienced, stupid. Shared a cell with an interesting fellow, though.
I guess it's not a matter of choice.
At first I was rather repulsed by him, to be honest. But as I got to know my cellmate, I warmed to his charms. Namely brute force and tenacity. I think you might like him.
It doesn't sound promising.
Now, don't be prejudiced. Not everyone has an easy path to fame and fortune, and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes the application of force is a necessary evil.
I bow to your experience as an ex-con and jailbird. Now, what's the grift?
Patience. You youngsters have a really short attention span.
Yes, and it's running out.
Don't be so negative. So what do you think of the chow?
You're changing the subject. But, it's good. Actually, very good, Milton. Where the hell do they get these fresh vegetables from?
The Dirksen Lanes. It's the central cavern. Tiered. Entirely given over to re-oxygenation and food and farming. You know they even have cattle.
That's wasteful on a space habitat. Why don't they use vat-grown meat?
Oh, they do. 90% is vat. The real stuff is for the more deserving, i.e. the rich.
So how come it's on our plate then?
Think of it as my investment in you, dear boy.
That's worrying. Cobo, why am I here? I'm not a long con artist.
I need help with something. Something illegal, and I need someone with your brains.
But I don't have any experience in grifting.
I know, but Momo insisted that you be included, and she has a good sixth sense. Plus, I owe her some money.
But why me? Why now?
Well, I need someone I can trust. Someone I can train up and will help with organization. I think that you might be the right man. It's that simple. Now, are you really sure you want to go up against the most dangerous bunch of villains in New London?
Who are they?
The Gambinos. The guys who killed your father.
Then that's easy. The answer is 100% yes. I think I really have developed a deep hatred of them.
I'm starting to get the picture. Don't let this hatred get the better of you. I need a cool head. No impetuous moves, okay?
Okay, I'll be as cool as Arctic ice. Milton, I know this is a setup between you and Momo. I've just been a willing puppet, whilst you've been pulling the strings. Get the young boy motivated. Push him in the right direction.
That obvious, huh?
Yes, obvious in hindsight. Look, you're pushing on an open door. So let's just get on with it.
Well, okay then. It's obviously a grift, but it's also a favor for a friend and a recovery operation. The mark is of Vincent Gambino, Bambi to his friends. He runs the Retrograde Inn. They have a deal with the Russian mob, who sit at the top of the dark table. The Italians have the franchise for the Van Cubben, but there is no love lost between the Italians and the Russians. There is always low-level jockeying for status. Bodies get found.
I see. I have one slight concern.
Only one.
Yes.
Well, go on then. What is it?
How do we stay alive?
Yes, that's the grift part of the operation. It highlights the most important part of any job.
What's that?
Making the mark think that it's not us.
Sounds tricky. Are we stealing something from them?
Yes, in a roundabout manner. Look, think about a con. Where does the word originate?
I don't know.
Confidence. The skill is not the theft, although that's not easy. No, the skill is to give the mark the confidence that they have the upper hand, that they are in fact stealing from us. When they are absolutely certain they have you by the balls, then we have them.
Yes, I see. But how do we do that? They're not stupid thugs.
It's not about intelligence. It's about using their greed to blind them. Look, don't worry. This is a simple grift, really. We have a watertight exit strategy.
Isn't that what all thieves say?
We're not thieves, David. We are artists playing an instrument. In this case, the instrument is Vincent Gambino. He will willingly give us what we desire. We will do everything to try and make him take the money, but I guarantee he will refuse. In fact, he will insist we take the loot. You'll see.
Oh, come on. Really?
Absolutely.
Well, if you say so, I'll need to see it.
There is a code. The grifter code.
What? You can't cheat an honest man? Is that the code?
Well, it's rule number 1. If you do cheat an honest man, then the mojo gets poisoned.
Jeez. Superstitious nonsense. What's rule number 2?
Getting away with it.
Well, that's bloody obvious.
You'll see. Now eat up. We have to go and visit an old friend to finalize the details, and that means taking an electrocab to Container City.
Container City? Isn't that worse than the Van Cubben?
Only on certain days. It's perfect for concealment. I just have to make a couple of calls. There is some setup to prime the mark and gather material.
What makes the mark the right person?
Motivation. Grandfather Gambino, an unpleasant son of a bitch at the best of times, gave his favorite grandson a toy as a test of his mettle, and he has not done well.
Toy? What are you talking about?
The toy is the Retrograde Inn. So for the Gambinos, it's a small part of the empire. It's a nice little cash generator for the family, but not core business. Unfortunately, Vincent has been a very, very bad boy and has drawn the attention of the local authorities. Grandpappy is not pleased.
What did he do?
Nothing really. Well, nothing that he hasn't been doing for a long time. Cheating, whoring, illegal high roller poker, bribing the local coppers. The norm.
Sounds typical for these parts.
Yes, but the authorities recently received some complaints. There were suggestions of funding for anti-government activities.
Wouldn't Vincent just drop some cash in the right pockets to make the issues go away?
Of course. Everyone has a boss, David. Vincent has his evil grandfather. The Gambling Commission have their regional headquarters on 16 Psyche. Even the local CIS guys have very serious men on Earth who don't want political troubles in the belt.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Shit, the CIS.
Complaints have been made in the highest quarters.
How the hell do you know that?
Well, that's easy. I know because I made them. I also let the 2 CIS agents see some bank transfer documents, forged of course. Now they are all as twitchy as fuck and watching the retrograde 24/7. Naturally, with all this attention, Grandpappy is not pleased with his son.
Nice one, Milton. Cops watching cops. Hang on. If Vincent is the mark and he is at the retrograde and is being watched 24/7, how does that help us?
It sets the tension. You'll see. It's an important part of the con.
It doesn't sound promising, Milton.
No, actually, it's perfect. The best bit is that the surveillance helps our safe getaway.
How long have you been working this setup? I thought you lived at Bears.
Are you out of your mind? That malodorous dump? No, I actually stay at more salubrious venues. The Hemsley or the Livingstone. The only reason to be at Bears is its location, and that bear is on the crew.
So this beatnik poet thing, it's a disguise?
Of course, dear boy. What do you take me for?
Well,
Not another word. Now, all you need to know is that poor old Vincent is under a strict good behavior bond from his grandpappy, and we are going to make full use of that fact.
so he's under pressure from Grandpappy. So what?
Look, it's all about motivation. He needs to show us success. This provides a forcing function. We can exploit that function. Like I say, the setup is perfect. Now, David, cast your eyes out the window. Look down the street. What do you see?
Well, a poor slum district.
Yes, but anything in particular? I'm teaching you cold reading. Can you see the front of the retro?
Just.
You see those 2 guys? One selling Oxy tabs, standing by the multi-vendor machine. Describe them.
Okay. Ugly buggers. Tall. They look like cops. Not sure I would purchase a tab from them.
Exactly. They are the CIS agents. They have an Oxy tab round which conveniently passes the site. The cart contains the surveillance transponders. They set up outside the building, and then the micro cameras inside are picked up and rebroadcast using that cart.
Wouldn't Vincent twig this immediately?
Yes, absolutely. Particularly since I anonymously sent a note.
Shit, you're playing both sides. One power block against another. Dangerous if it backfires.
It won't. It's just applying the right amount of pressure. Poor old Vincent knows he's being watched both by the authorities and his grandpappy. It's a rock and hard place situation.
Do you think that old Gambino took the in from my dad and gave it to Vincent as a test?
That's my best guess. The explosion that killed your father was almost certainly the Gambinos. They got the insurance monies and then could refit the inn at 0 cost to them. It was a big blow to the neighbourhood. Apparently the retrograde was very popular before they took over. Used to be a real nice little pub, the heart of the community. They turned it into a bent casino.
I'm going to really enjoy taking it off them.
I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but I admire your ambition.
My father tried to resist and they just snubbed him out.
Not before a suspicious property transfer.
I'm going to get that inn back and restore my father's name and make it the heart of the Ben Carbon once more.
Good for you. A noble cause, but whatever you decide to do, it's going to take cash and a lot of planning. Look, I need to tell you something before you figure it out. I need to come clean and don't want to jeopardize the grift later.
Okay, go on.
I have a contact. He always feeds me the port incoming passenger list. I recognized your surname. I decided to intercept you to stop you going the same way as your father. That cab driver was working for me. I got Rudy to look out for you in volcanics. I got her to recommend black bears. In other words, our meeting was not a coincidence.
Hang on. How did you know I was going to go in the cafe?
I didn't, but I had Rudy ready to do a street pickup. Like I say, plan A, plan B, plan C. One of them's going to work.
So what about the street robbery? You didn't plan that, did you?
No, that was just bad luck. But I did get Rudy to put a watch on you.
My God. I've been manipulated since I stepped off the boat.
Manipulation is a strong word. I was just looking out for you. Like I say, I recognized the name. I didn't know any other way to check you out. I'm sorry if you feel manipulated. It wasn't meant to be that way.
This place is doing my head in.
That's normal. But I know you'll fit right in, kiddo. You've got your dad's DNA, and he was the center of the community in this part of the Ben Coven. You'll do good by him. I can feel it. The production artists on this episode were Bernard Houston, incidental music, Melanie Blizzard, director, graphic artist, producer and scriptwriter. And the actors were Gene Spencer as Momo, Luke O'Neill playing Kobo, Rachel Bird playing Robo Barkeep, Robert Kettens as Black Bear, and Vivian Braybrook as Gandalf. Angel and May is produced by a not-for-profit actors group. Any funds received will be 100% utilised for new material.